G'day Spuddies, how you going? I'm good. I just got back from a long 2-hour training ride on the scooter. Still got my gear on, my BMC top, which I bought at in Rotterdam at the start of the Tour de France there a few years ago when we were living right next to the start line, and Cadell Evans was riding for the BMC team and I was a big fan, so I bought the top even though I couldn't fit in it, and I wasn't even close to fitting in it, but now I do, so I train in it. That's quite cool. Anyway, I got home and there's no food left and no potatoes, and I was unprepared, which is against my own rules, but here we are. Anyway, I can hang out for a little while I cook, and I've had this idea. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do it, but anyway, I'm going to give it a try. I can't be the first person to do it. Someone else has done this, I'm sure, but as far as I know, I'm the only person that's had this idea. So, I've got a potato cutter, alright? So that circle in the middle takes out the core. Sorry, potato cutter. That's an apple cutter. So that circle in the middle, takes out the core of the apple, and then the other bits around the outside cut out wedges of the apple. Now I hate spending time cutting potatoes into chips, so I very rarely do it because I just can't be bothered. But I thought this would be fun. It would be an easier way to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you here. I'm home alone, so no one can film for me. That's a bit bright in the background. There we go. So I'm home alone, so no one can film for me. So I'm going to do it off camera. But basically, I'm going to take that potato, put it here, hold it with one hand, and then I'll put this over the top, like that, and I'll just push down, and I'll have chips. I'm going to do it lengthways though, so I need 2 hands to be able to do it. I'll show you the finished product, and then I'll show you putting them in the oven. Alright, there you go. That's the, I've cut the first one. So that's funny, it's got the little round bit in the middle. Be interesting to see how that turns out as a chip. And then you've got these wedges, there we go, these wedges left around the outside. So I'm going to do the rest of them and fill that tray up. Alright, that actually worked quite well. Here we are with a big tray of wedges. And they've got little, oh, what's happened there? Low battery, danger. Alright, little round cylindrical bits that would have been the core of the apple if I was using this on an apple. Be interesting to see how they go, a bit of skin on each end. So anyway, I'm going to chuck this in the oven, probably 200 degrees Celsius, and I'll probably turn them after 20 minutes or so, and I'll just stir them around, and then I'll give them another 20, and we'll see how we go. Hold the phone, Spuddies. While I'm using the oven, I thought I might as well cook up some sweet potatoes too. So that is the extent of my preparation. Get the potatoes, put them in the tray. I don't even bother sticking a fork in them or anything. Put them in the tray and in the oven they go. Couldn't be simpler. Alrighty, I think it's been 25 minutes or so. I got busy doing other things. I washed the dishes. There we are. I washed the dishes, so I thought, well, I'm in the kitchen doing things, I'll wash the dishes. I've also, being the ultra efficient guy I am, I've got some spuds in here ready to boil and make some mash. So while I'm in the kitchen, let's just do everything. So I've got a tray of the wedges I showed you, the cut with the apple slicer. I've got another tray in there of sweet potatoes that I showed you, and I've got a pot on the boil. So I'm going to be prepared, and if I train tomorrow, I'm not going to come home with no food. So I'm going to get out the potatoes, doing everything one-handed. Alright, so there they are. So I think that's 25 minutes or so worth. I'll just close up the oven. Alright, sorry, the camera's going to be a bit wobbly, isn't it? I'm trying to do it all one-handed since I'm the only one home. I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to use a spatula to flip it, but I'm going to need 2 hands. So I'll just stir them around, flip them around, and then I'll put them back in the oven for another 25 minutes or so. See you soon. We're filming?
Yep.
Alright, we're filming. Mandy's home now. Mandy's behind the camera. Say hi, Mandy.
Hi.
So I've even had a shower. This is the great thing about potatoes. You can do so much while it's cooking. You don't have to stay with them. So I've cleaned the dishes. I cleaned the dishes, and I did the other potatoes, and then I've had a shower and taken the rubbish out. It can be so productive when you cook potatoes.
And when someone else is looking after your toddler.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Alright, so here they are. Ooh.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Look at them. Alright, you're going to eat one now. Ooh. Oh, a good bit of crunch there.
Yeah, that's why I went for that one.
Alright.
That's delicious.
Mandy, since the beginning of our relationship, has always taken the good chips right from under my nose.
Yeah.
Little did I know when that was happening that I would think oil-free baked chips were the good chips. Anyway, let's try one.
Oh, it's so good.
So, well, I'm going to try the core one. The bit that would come from, that would be the core of the apple.
You trying that one?
Well, it's an unusual one, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a bit of skin on each end. It's a bit hot, so
That's
I've got
cool.
Yeah, but so I've got a little dipping bowl of barbecue sauce here. So I'm going to give it a little dip.
Oh, it's so good. I'm so hungry. How many of those
That's
do you
good.
want?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm so hungry.
Oh, well, yeah,
Feed me.
hey, this is, it's not my job to feed you.
Hi.
No, I'm only joking. You can have as many as you want, my dearest, darling wife.
Thank you. There you go.
So that's a core. Hardcore. I'm so hardcore.
Yeah,
alright.
a call means okay in French.
Are you pointing at me? It looks like you're missing me entirely.
No, you're there.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I really like the handles on the door.
Yeah, aren't they beautiful handles? Oh, I'm going to try this one because it looks like a good crunchy one. But we're inching to a right. So, sorry to talk while I'm eating.
Yeah, I know. It's just a really strange choice.
Alright. So there you go. I've got...
Sorry.
concentrate.
I can't.
You can eat when we're finished, Mandy. So I've got
You should talk way faster.
potatoes boiling in there. I've got sweet potatoes still baking. They'll take probably another 10 minutes in the oven. I'll probably eat them with some salsa or something. And I've got food prepared for at least until tomorrow night, maybe longer. That's it. If you like what I'm doing, then share it with your friends. Like and subscribe below, and comments and questions below. And if you're interested in coming to dinner with me, then I'll put a link in the description. But I'm having dinner in Melbourne on Thursday coming up, and I'll be doing a talk, and so will my doctor and
I reckon
Jenny
most people
Cameron.
are having dinner that day.
Yep, and Jenny Cameron from Whole Food Plant-Based Health, and there will definitely be no smart-ass comments happening during that speech.
No.
And what was the last thing? I think that's it. I'll put links below. Oh, if you want to join Spud Timber, then you can do that too.
Have
It's
you
going
picked
to
the name
continue
yet?
on. Sorry?
Have you picked the name yet?
No, I haven't continued. I haven't picked the name, but it's going to continue on into either Spudtober or October. One of the two. And anyway, thanks everyone for watching. This video is probably too long, so
So long.
spud up. See you later.
See ya.